Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are playing in the Chinese premium tier 6 light tank, the Type 64. Now, I'm a huge fan of this tank, for both its rate of fire, even though it has a very lackluster damage, alpha damage. It has a very good top speed, and as you can see, we do have maxed out vision range. So this battle, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get vision for my team, but doing that cross in the middle didn't get any vision at all of anything. Not even a light tank from the enemy team was coming up. So I'm going to jump on the cap circle, give them a little bit of pressure, make them have to react. And now I can just sit here for a little while until they decide to do something. As we can see, our team on the one line, we got 4 people. The IS sitting in the back for some unknown reason, being the heavy tank. I guess the heavy tank's life is more important than anyone else's. It's beyond me. But there, we have already lost our T25/2 to the enemy M4A3E2. Or E2, as I'll refer to it. Which means we know where the E2 is. They have at least one tank along the one line. And there is the Rudy. They have decided to push over the tracks, and now they didn't jump onto the cap immediately, but they have decided to play on the cap circle. Just on the backside, not going to get spotted out. And so I'm just realizing why the GW was pinging K2, saying, hey, I'm ready to fire at K2. I don't know, that's beyond me. Whatever. Not important anymore. So here, I'm just going to stay on the back of the cap circle, not give away that I'm moving anywhere. And the IS manages to shut down the enemy tier 6 light tank. Unfortunately, they do have a tier 7 light tank, but we do have a tier 7 medium in place of that. Arguably, probably more effective than either an E2 or an E8, depending on which gun they're using, obviously. But the VK is a nice medium tank to have on your team. So here, I'm just trying to stay hidden from him. So I've pulled behind this building, so even if he pokes over that little ridge in the middle, I'm not going to get spotted. The only time I'm actually going to get spotted is if they come up right behind me with the second person on the cap circle. So here now, we can see the STRV coming up, right up next to us there. And here we go. I'm going to get off cap line and push 0 line for vision. Can you guys on hill cover? And they're saying yes. And I'll hit affirmative as well, saying that I've understood. And away we go. We've got the STRV on the cap circle in place of us, so the enemies are not going to start capping, putting no pressure on us in the meantime. Allowing me to essentially do this for free. And so here we go, I'm just trying to get across. There we go, spot out the USSR, the Rudy for the USSR, I should say. Putting one, bouncing the second shot, can't quite get the third shot, so I'm going to keep moving. Unfortunately, the T25-2 does slam me without getting spotted, because I probably got spotted by the Rudy. And here, I'm going to try and climb up the side of this hill. Unfortunately, I went too wide. You need to go up just above where that dock is that I've just smashed through, with a little bit of a curve to help you get up. Unfortunately, I've gone very wide. I rode the entire hill because I couldn't turn back in time. Told my team, hey, I've missed the climb, but I'm going to go for the backup of the climb. It's not really even a climb, it's just you need speed to get up there. So, here, just going for the backup, which is staying very shallow along this ridge line, so I'm not going to get spotted by anything along the 6 line on the tracks. And so here, I'm just watching, making sure nothing's going to come up in front of me. And I'm telling the team, hey, I've got the backup for it. And away we go. We're now on top of this hill. Only the Rudy spotted us out originally. And now we're going to jump into this bush right here. And hello T-25-2. I'm thinking about taking a shot, requesting fire. I'm not going to take a shot. I'm just going to keep vision. 1, 2, good night. That is how you take out a tank effectively. Have a hardy one shot, nearly one shot, and then have someone else clean up the kill. So, saying good job to my team. Get the affirmative from the Thunderbolt. I'm just watching here, making sure nothing else is going to come over, waiting for some backup. As we can see, the Thunderbolt has come up below us. There. And so away we go. We're going to go up the top, try and get some vision in along the 6 line, along our side of the track. Nothing spotted there. As we can see, the Rudy has now moved over to the 2 line. We've still got one person on the cap giving some pressure. So what does this allow me to do? There's a Super Hellcat. Why don't we get a couple of shots in on that? So we're going to come over this ridgeline. Super Hellcat, very, very open. Unfortunately, we can't use the inside because of the dead train. Or the smoking train, or whatever you want to call it. But I'm just going to put a couple of blind fire shots in. And there's also a ridgeline on the inside, making it very annoying. But thankfully, we've dumped over into this little ridge. We know no one can really shoot us from the 1 line because we are on the low ground. And here, Super Hellcat has messed up quite badly. Got a little bit of assistance, nothing crazy, and we take him out of the battle. But oh no, we have lost our entire 1 line. That's not helpful. It's not a very good sign, because we are all on one side of the map, they're all on the other. They've got all of the bushes to help them survive, but we have the cap circle, so they've got to move into us. Now, ideally, it'd be great to have them all locked into one corner of the map, so you just spot them out and everyone can take shots. But here, I've pushed in alone. We can see the Thunderbolt and the VK3002D coming up behind me, so I feel safe to move down along the 1 line. And we here can see the Type 58 has pinged roughly where people might be. And the Thunderbolt's just saying, hey, stay on the cap. So, I've managed to spot out that Super Hellcat and an M12. It was very well hidden. 1 shot, 2 shots. Thankfully, he missed the shotgun on us. And there's the 3rd shot. SU-8 has decided to start running, so I'm going to try and put a shot in. Aiming, hit 1. Am I going to get the 2nd? No, just missing that 2nd shot. But GW manages to take him out. And now, we can see the IS. Spotted in the middle. Take off his track. I've got perfect shots through between these two, between the 2 rocks in the middle there. Sorry, a little bit losing my words. And there goes the IS. Now there's only the Easy 8 and the KV-1S left. We can see the KV-1S unfortunately taking out the artillery on our team. The Hummel not managing to get away. He just didn't move over enough, and there is the E8. I've got the backside, and goodbye. 10 seconds, 9, 8. Am I going to be able to get any sort of vision and a shot maybe in on the KV-1S? 3, 2, 1. There's the end of the game. Hit affirmative. We've told our team GG. It was a very nice game. Thank you to the Thunderbolt for backing me up through a lot of that. And the VK3002, even though you were trailing a little bit further behind, it was very nice playing with you. In saying that, let's now take a look at the endgame stats, see how he ended up doing in this match. Alright, and there we have it. Only getting a 2nd class medal that battle in the Type 64. 1,390 damage dealt, 1,672 damage assisted, whether that was from tracking or from spotting out, like the unfortunate T25/2 found out the hard way. Second on damage behind the IS, the amazing 390 damage gun, just proving too much for our 115 alpha damage per shot. Though with all of our assistance, it did put us quite easily at the top of the experience charts. 19 shots fired there, 15 hits, 14 penetrations, not bad hit to penetration ratio. Would have liked to hit a couple of extra shots, but the accuracy on the tank just not really allowing for that. 105,000 credit profit though is very, very nice, and that's after we lost, well, we didn't lose that much in retrospect. Only a small amount of damage dealt to our vehicle, even, well, it's just a cheap vehicle to repair. It seems like a small amount for that. Ammunition, we were only firing standard rounds. We didn't dip into hitting the 2 button. We didn't have to dip into our gold rounds, so very, very cheap to repair or resupply those. Plus the 50,000 credits from completing an event or a mission. I've forgotten which one it was at the moment. Bringing up our total very, very well. 1,063 base experience, I should say, sorry. Brought our total up to 1,595 experience with the premium account. With the +2 and the missions and premium vehicles and everything added on, we ended up gaining 4,467 experience. Very, very nice. We traveled the map multiple times over, heading straight through the middle, across, down the 0 line, straight across, back down the 1 line. We were everywhere, and it was quite a nice match. And if you enjoyed watching this match, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button just below this video, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you again tomorrow in the next video.